Hey fairies! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to it in the first place. I do hope y'all keep it cool, cut, and classy tonight. And I was just chilling, and I felt the need to pull a little something. So, we gonna talk about it, okay? We gonna talk about a little bit of everything. Hmm. Alright, so I feel like taking your power back is a huge part of reestablishing your destiny, because your destiny is destined, right? But to take your power back, and regardless of what others say, right, to just take it back without the authorization, without the confirmation of others, that is a immense way to step into the worth that you have possessed the whole time. So I think that many of us spend a lot of our time um, looking for ways to receive, you know, wealth. Kind of looking for ways to like feel better about ourselves. Looking for ways to feel powerful. So it's like we're spending all of this time trying to feel powerful with external sources. We're spending so much time trying to uh, essentially be something that we're not. Because when we are spending all of this time looking for something that is outside of us, that makes us feel better, then it is an immense way to lie to yourself, basically. It's a good way to lie to yourself. Yeah. So I feel like within taking it back, you're kind of watching the people around you get really upset about it. You're watching the people around you get a little booty hurt. They get a little booty hurt out here. And it's okay. It's okay. Because you can't fail to remember the fact that others have the option of taking their power back as well from everything that has hurt them initially. Everything that has hurt them, they have all of this time to take that back as well. Take that back as well. But instead, they choose to be something they are not. To be something, hi guys, welcome in. To be something that is legitimately built from a foundation of external authorization, of external validation. They're choosing to feel better through something that makes them feel shitty in the long run, like smoking cigarettes, or just overall trying to do something that makes them feel bad in the long run, but makes them feel better in the present. But what they're failing to understand is that, being in the present isn't about using something that helps you stay there, that makes you feel shitty, because that's not love, right? That's not universe. That's not cosmos and beauty in general. That's just not what that is. So, hi guys, welcome in. So, every time that, say, they pick up, trigger warning, pick up the bottle, pick up cigarettes, pick up this, pick up that, and it can be anything that people are addicted to. It can even be narcissism. People are addicted to narcissism as well. People are addicted to feeling bad for themselves. People are addicted to guilt tripping themselves. People are addicted to guilt tripping others as well. So whatever their addiction may be, they are consistently using it in order to end up right back at the same cycle that is consistent of them not working for what they want to receive from the universe. So I'm getting that they're not necessarily, they haven't really gone through the work, right? I mean, that goes without saying, but they haven't gone through the work of taking their power back. I mean, obviously, as I just said, but they're kind of out in the world speaking loudly with nothing to say. Especially when it comes to you. Especially when it comes to you or anybody that they have hurt. So they're out there and they're saying, yeah, this person is this person is that, this person hurt me, this person did that. But what they don't want to accept is the fact that they never did the work to meet you in the first place where you're at. So they're spending all of this time talking about how badly you hurt them. But they just don't want to accept that they are refusing joy. They're refusing joy. And within refusing joy, they are rejecting their worth. But anyway, let's not talk about other people. I'm so tired of talking about other people in tarot. I really am. But it keeps coming up. I'm trying to talk about how you gonna catch your next flight. That's what I'm trying to talk about. Because I know it's important to talk about the complexes that other people have projected onto you and, how you can kind of literally escape this. How you can kind of, come out of it. But, how you can come out of it and not keep coming back to it. Anyway, okay, see, that's what happens. Every time I'm trying to talk about the flight you finna catch next, I always circle back to what people are doing, and I'm so tired of it. I don't want to talk about motherfuckers anymore, okay? I don't want to talk about motherfuckers anymore. So give me some good, universe. Let's talk about the real shit out here. Okay, let's talk about the real shit out here. Okay, yeah, so aside from what other people are saying, right? Literally aside from all of it, man. You kind of are consistently in this cycle of trying to come back to, you are in a cycle of trying to come back to something that is your idea of what grounding means to you, but in the longest run, it is not what is going to help you receive your power back in the first place. So in order to, really receive your joy, really receive your blessings, you just kind of got to put all that aside. And aside from putting it aside, you have to accept yourself and you have to accept where you're at. If there's something that you don't have in life and you want it and you feel like you're less because you don't have it, understand that you already have established balance within yourself, and that's so much more than so many people have done. And see, so that's kind of where it's kind of hard to differentiate, where you're going and where you came from. That's what I just heard. So to, to say, I'm going to do this thing, or to say, I feel really bad about where I am, but I know what I'm capable of, is really important. Because instead of saying that, or instead of starting from there, you start from, this environment is shitty. Excuse me. And while that is immensely okay to feel, while that is human to feel, you still got to understand that to establish that balance is to, leave that cycle. And to continue that cycle is to hold yourself back from power. Right? So anyway. Right. Well, the whole time you spamming me, you just drawing attention to my video. So, good luck. You could spam me with whatever you want, but you're just gonna draw me attention. So, but Anyway, that's so out. That's so out. Everybody know that's so out. So yeah, anyway, threw off my flow for a second. Yeah, so okay, this card wants to come right the fuck out. Basically, I'm so tired of making so many of my readings about what other people are doing, what other people are saying, how you can combat it. It's about like, what about you? Like, what about you? And within yourself, what about everything that you want for yourself? Because it's so easy to spend your whole life combating evil eye and combating negativity. But what about having to hold yourself back because you and your inner child are being prosecuted. So wow, okay. And hang on, let me make sure that came out right. Thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate you. That means a lot. Yeah, okay, so all right. I feel like because you are looking, oh my gosh, it keeps coming back to other people. I'm so tired of it. Oh my gosh, it always comes back to other people. What is this? Energy, tell me what the F is going on here. I'm trying to talk about the flight you gonna catch next. I'm so tired of this. Oh my gosh, it's all about literally, okay, it's it's always about it. It's always about it. Oh man. Nah, I think there's some fucking wild shit going on here. That's all I can say. Because I'm so tired of coming back to the same topic. I think I've covered complexes of psychology enough. I think I've covered complexes that have been established since childhood quite a bit. And I'm really tired of it. And I'm so tired of it. And like, it's literally just this energy of like, I'm so tired of this. And I feel like within the energy that you're in, within the environment that you are residing within, you're like sitting in this friggin' thing, and it feels like a punishment, but you keep sitting there. Thank you so much, Angela. You keep sitting there, and now you're saying like, okay, here's the thing about this, because I feel like I've gone on this whole journey and it got me nowhere. So it's like, what now? What now? Okay, so you're looking externally, trying to find like things to validate you, and you don't look to people for this anymore, which is like way more, which is so much more than, what you have experienced in your past, or what your friends are still doing, or what maybe your family is still doing this. So you got to give yourself congratulations for everything that you have done, because not only have you given up so much and sacrificed so much within your life, but you continuously tried to break every complex that is holding you back. And part of it is the imbalance within your equilibrium. And because of this, what about it? What about it? You, and we right back to other people. So, you're continuously, pulling people in, and you're feeling bad because you're saying, like, you're probably a good person on the inside, and I want to see that, and I really want to acknowledge that, but I know on the outside, like, you tell me that I'm this, and you tell me I'm that, and you make me feel bad about myself. So it's like, you're giving these people the benefit of the doubt when they do not receive it, when they receive it, but they don't use it for good, is like really what it is. And within that, they not only literally siphon off of everything that you give them within the benefit of the doubt, but they use it against you. And they try to get you to conform through it. They try to get you to conform while you're there kissing their ass and making them feel good about themselves because you gave them the benefit of the doubt. They're just trying to make you feel bad for wanting more out of your environment. And within that, wanting a whole different environment in general. So they're literally trying to hold you in this environment. So that's what's going on. That's the crazy shit, okay? So it's literally like this energy in my cards. This energy is like stuck in my cards. And I'm tired of it. Because I'm always talking about these motherfuckers. I don't want to talk about these motherfuckers anymore. They don't own me. They don't own me. I'm so over it. Fuck these dudes. Man, fuck these goons. They ain't it. They ain't it for me. And it's literally, as I was saying, it's just that energy of like drawing you back in. Chewing you up and spitting you out, drawing you back in, feeling like you're not humble if you want something more. So it's like you're literally like in this cycle of being like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? I'm daydreaming again, and you're like guilt tripping yourself for being extraordinary. Wow. Yeah. You're guilt tripping yourself for being so much more. That's what it keeps coming back to. That's what my cards keep coming back to. That's the energy that is stuck in them. Because I'm always coming back to these motherfuckers, man. I'm so over them. So over them. Wouldn't want to be them. So as I said that, I pulled the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. So you have... See, this is the thing. Because it's really hard to understand that there's people in the world that are for you. People in the world that are as cool as you. People in the world that are going to accentuate your confidence and not take from it. So like, when you come into contact with these people, you're gonna know. And I feel like part of you is like nervous because everybody that you've interacted with throughout your life has always just tried to steal your confidence and keep you where you are. But you're really coming to a point in your life where... Excuse me. Almost projectile, but anyway. Okay, so basically, here's what's happening. You're in an environment that is making you look at yourself with resentment because you're continuously telling yourself, I don't have this, I don't have enough money, I'm not receiving these physical things in my life that are reflective of who I am on the inside. And so you're attracting people that are accentuating that, but you're capable of attracting so much more. Okay, so it's funny because you're capable of attracting better people, but in this environment, you are attracting people that are not filling your cup. So, and this is because you don't feel confident enough within yourself to establish the balance that is needed within a healthy relationship. Right. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about flight times. Let's talk about which hotel you better stay in, okay, after you catch your flight, because fuck these guys. Fuck these guys, okay? You know, see, this is the thing, because not only, like, have they completely contorted my perspective of the universe and of my environment, but they're, like, literally contorting my cards. It's so wild. Like, this energy has been in my cards since I left my abusive environment. Literally. So, okay, this man wants to come the fuck out. This man wants to pop out on the scene. That's what I'm... Oh. I hate it. I hate that this energy keeps coming up. But I think there's something here that I need to uncover. Okay, okay. So I feel like with this, right? You're holding this perspective within yourself that is consistently telling you that you're out of balance, and that's why you're incapable of working hard enough to receive what you need. But all of this is stemming from what you were taught. It's all stemming from what you were taught. It's literally not even your making. That's the thing, because your environment is not your making. And you keep guilt tripping yourself because you keep telling yourself, well, I'm in this environment, so it probably like is a direct reflect of me. It probably is, you know, my literal reflection. So it's literally like this idea of yourself that is not even true, because I'm gonna tell you why it's true. Or tell you why it's, oh my gosh, fucking contortion, bro. So before I go into this part, if you've ever played Persona 5, hypothetically, it's kind of like, and I got this vision today. It's kind of like when you go into the safe room and you can see like the contortion of the environment is wearing off. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that because you're like in this environment that is not even your safe room. It's not even your safe room. And then when you come back to what you know to be safe to you at the end of the day, which is like your house or wherever you reside, you look at it and you say like, I don't even feel safe here, man. I don't even feel safe here. And then you guilt trip yourself for it. You guilt trip yourself for it because you think that it's a reflection of your personality. You think it's a reflection of your worth. So you're directly tying your environment to your worth. And what you're not, hang on, this card does want to come out, but I feel like other cards want to come out as well. So I am, clarify that, okay. Clarify that. Yeah, so it's just like this prolonged suffering. And it's not even your fault. It's literally like the highest level of worth that you were taught you could carry. Confirmation. Hi, Angela. Okay. All right, so this is a little something right here. I'm not sure what it is yet, but we gonna find out. Okay. All right, so I mean, within the relationships that you are capable of building, because I know for a damn fact that you have not met this person yet, but within the relationships that you are capable of building, you subscribe to me. Thank you so much. Subscriptions mean so much more than y'all might know. Like, it really does. Subscriptions are like, every time somebody subscribes, I'm one more person closer to, 100 or 200. So every person matters. Every person that subscribes to my channel truly matters, and it means so much. Because without the subscriptions, this channel is just me making videos. So to have somebody subscribing to them and spreading my joy, spreading the joy that I make through my videos, it really means so much, because every person who sees my videos gets a little piece of me. And like gets a little piece of, the joy that I try to display through my camera, okay? I think there's a better way to word what I was trying to say, but anyway. Okay, so basically, you have the potential to build something very beautiful in connections, but you are so busy trying to detract kind of and reject, trying to reject your blessings, trying to reject your beauty, trying to reject your power, that it is only bringing you right back to the first step that you're trying to take. So it's literally that paradigm of continuously ending up at the same spot and then saying like, why am I here? Like, is this who I am? Is this who I am? But it's literally because you keep rejecting who you are. Who you are. who you are. Let's get it. Let's get the cards straight. Let's get some real raw energy in these cards, because these cards got some like serious abandonment wounds within them, okay? These cards got some serious abuse energy. Okay, so tell me why. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, cosmos. Thank you, universe. You the bomb diggity. Tell me why people want to reject themselves. Tell me why people want to reject themselves. Tell me why collective is rejecting themselves. Tell me why collective is making themselves feel like something that they are not. Okay, so, woo! All right, we're gonna take a break. We got 4 cards again. And this is right back to the motherfuckers. Okay. So the people that I mentioned earlier that are in the energy of giving up on their power because they don't want to work for what they are capable of having, they literally just want to take it from you. They literally just want to fight with you in order to behold it. And while they are in the process of beholding it, they want to only keep it for themselves and leave you with nothing to receive. But what they don't know is that not only are you working on receiving, but you have everything that you need within yourself. They didn't want that for you. And because you have everything that you need within yourself, you are, first and foremost, so much more capable of establishing a beautiful life for yourself than you might think. You know? And as I was saying, just like, it's literally this energy of like dysmorphia. And there's a certain word I'm looking for. An illusion is basically like the best way. There's another word, but I'm gonna go with illusion because I can't think of it. So just an illusion that is given to you by the people who don't want to work for their own energy and in turn take yours. They want to display onto you that you have already chosen your life path by leaving them, and because of this, you have to be alone forever because you gave up on the people that loved you. So it's literally just like that. And what they don't want for you is to, first and foremost, receive what is yours from the universe. And second of all, see what is within yourself. And be confident because of it. Be confident due to the energy that you carry. So, because of these things, right, you have been seeing the world in a way that is essentially like very disconnected. And not that you're disconnected from reality, but you are disconnecting from everything that you have known within your reality, because the reality that others have tried to convince you was true, you stepped back and said, no, I have to decipher whether or not this is true for me. I have to decipher whether or not this is my truth. And because you said, this is not my truth, you stopped receiving everything from everybody you knew. The day that you stood up for yourself and you said, this is not my truth, and you literally backed away from the table. You literally said, I don't give a fuck if I'm excused. You said, I don't give a fuck if I'm excused. So after you said, and you just went to your room. You said, no dinner for me. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna just go to my room. I'm gonna play some Switch. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Also, this is not sponsored because I don't really fuck with Switch. I liked Breath of Wild. Okay, don't get me wrong. I liked the Breath of Wild, but they kind of sank with everything else, man. And even the Breath of Wild, like, it was... You just cannot remake Twilight Princess, okay? You just can't. You could make it better. You could make it better, but I just don't think they gave it. It's like Kingdom Hearts. Y'all just sank. Y'all just sank on the third one. Okay, but anyway. It's literally like the idea of what life should be as a game, like, because life is essentially a game, but the game that they wanted you to play, they wrote the rules so that it was like, I'm gonna be fucking uncomfortable. Like, you're gonna be uncomfortable regardless. And it got to the point where you were so uncomfortable that you saw that, you know, the game that they tried to write for you was not real. So you literally said, like, I'm above this. I'm above this, first of all. You said, I'm above this, first of all. And also, going back to my initial point, the reason that you're not receiving anything is because you realized how powerful you are in the first place. You realized how many tools you have at your disposal, and not only at your disposal, but of you. Of you, man. So, yes, the day you stood up for yourself and you said, this is not my truth, and this is not who I am, and this is not what I want for my future and my kids, the kids in my future. You know, you really lost everybody. You lost everybody, and not only did you lose everybody, but it was essentially a death to the cycle that you were replaying within yourself, because you were continuously just trying to tell yourself that, you know, you're not enough, you're not this, you're not that, you can't have this, you're not capable of everything you want. So then you got to the point where you were holding yourself back because you didn't see a future for yourself. Okay, why didn't you see a future for yourself? Other than the reasons that I just said, I feel like it's a little bit deeper than that. You didn't see a future for yourself because you thought that you were the best you could have. So, within thinking that you're the best that you could have, you kind of like just looked at everybody else and understood, you know, people are going to be the way that they are. People are going to be narcissistic. People are going to be this. People are going to be that. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like I'm really the best I can have. I feel like I'm really the best I can have. And I don't know if anybody is going to be as profitable and as abundant as I am. So, it was really hard for you to find balance. Because you know that what you want, you know that your dream life consists of, like, having other people in it that contribute to your cup instead of just taking from it all the time. But you felt like you just couldn't have any more than what you are. In 1 second, I gotta go do something. Okay, so let's reset the energy real quick. I just had to run an errand, if you will. Okay. So anyway, I really want to talk about, like, your future. I want to talk about your future. I'm kind of tired to talk about the motherfuckers that's dragging you down. Because they honestly, like, literally, here they are. Every time you give them energy, it automatically, like, it gives them space to drag you down. But your prosperity is much bigger than they are capable of. What's the word? They are capable of. Oh, fuck. Conceptualizing, I guess that's another word. Okay, cards fell out when I said that. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, you're tired of sitting in the same place that hurt you yesterday. You're tired of sitting in the same place, not only mentally, but physically. Of, you know, just sitting within this darkness that made you feel like you can't have what you need and you don't get to be who you are. And because you are tired of sitting within this, you are starting to see everything that you are actually capable of carrying. Not even carrying as like an obstacle, but just carrying within like your tools, carrying within your tools, as if, you know, like a magician. Basically everything that you can have. You're starting to see that your environment is a hoax, is what I'm really getting. Your environment is a ploy. Your environment is a ploy. Okay. So because your environment is a ploy, you're really starting to hold your emotion out of regard. You're starting to hold your emotion even though everything hurts. Everything hurts all the time. Your environment is hurting you. Maybe your friends are hurting you. Maybe your family's hurting you. So at the end of the day, you're kind of just getting ready to let go of everything that is hurting you, because you know that even trying to hold yourself in the environment that you are coming to the conclusion that you are in, you're understanding that you can't hold it. It's literally designed to hold you back. It's literally designed to hold you back and to keep you in a place that is you not receiving your blessings. Because within you not receiving your blessings, other people are benefiting and siphoning off of them. Because you're saying, yeah, I mean, I don't really want them. I don't really want my blessings because, you know, I'm cool where I am and everything is okay. And like if I try to move on and something doesn't work out again, I'm just gonna feel like a failure, and I don't think I can carry that feeling in my heart anymore. But so it's like you're literally rejecting your blessings because you think that in receiving your blessings, it's gonna put you in a worse spot. It's gonna put you in a spot where you can't come back to this environment, which is so interesting because this environment is literally siphoning off of you. This environment is literally taking away your power, but you keep saying that the wheel turning on to you and the wheel giving you everything that you need, the wheel of fortune literally granting you fortune is, ooh, this is interesting. It's going to contribute to an accentuated fight. Because, okay, so we've established, you're already contributing within spiritual warfare on this planet, in the astral, and you know that taking your energy back and, you know, receiving your blessings and becoming who you are is only going to encourage others to, this others talk is so heavy, but I'm gonna just cover this real quick. So it really is, you know, contributing to others being aggressive with you because you're not accessible anymore. And that's the thing, because within receiving your blessings, you know that you won't be accessible anymore. And I don't think it's just about feeling bad for these people. So, what is it about, Spirit? Not just about feeling bad for these people. Okay, clarify. Clarify. I'm gonna clarify a couple more. I'm gonna clarify a little bit more. I want to make sure I say this right. So, I mean, okay. This is just scraping the surface, but it's about getting something that you know others don't have. And it's not just about feeling bad for them, right? It's about becoming something that is foreign. It's foreign to you. And because of this, you feel like you're going to fail. You feel like as soon as you receive it, you're going to be targeted. As soon as you receive it, oh, that's how you know. As soon as you receive it, you're going to be a target. Which is funny because you already are. It's funny because you already are and you don't even understand. You don't understand how targeted you are already. So I feel like in your current perspective, you are consistently making a choice, consistently making a choice, consistently making a choice. And this choice is you trying to negate your magic and trying to negate your power and trying to water yourself down in order to fit within your environment that is not serving you. In order to survive the environment that is not serving you. You are literally trying to become something that is a product of your environment in order to survive your environment. And you think that if you become your full self, you won't survive this environment because it is not of love. Wow. Yeah. This man heavy on my ass today. trying to block your light. Trying to block your light, trying to shadow you, trying to block your blessings and your love. Trying to take everything that you are. They literally want to be you. Okay. They literally want to be you. Yeah. Because they're poor. And this is not about physicalities. This is not about money. They're poor as fuck. Okay, they're poor as fuck. So they're feeling really cynical about their life right now because they're literally looking out. They are literally, okay, this is so funny because they are starting to encounter the energy that you have been feeling this whole time. And they're looking out at this world. They're looking at, the environment that they're in. Hi. And they're seeing that, you're not in it. They're seeing that you're not in it. And they're seeing the fact, what are they seeing? That not only did they not fill your cup, but they're also seeing that their own cup is not being filled. So, I'm just getting like heavy selfish energy on this person. But okay, I want to talk about something good. So basically, the balance that you have established this whole time, regardless of what your environment and regardless of what other people around you and regardless of maybe even sometimes who you told yourself you were, it's going to be rewarded. And not only will it be rewarded, but it will be reciprocated. It will be reciprocated. Because you are a beautiful being that deserves beautiful blessings. So that's the energy that I got. And because of the balance that you have established within yourself, you are not only going to see the rewards, but you're going to see waves of everything that you have been holding yourself back from this whole time. Because as soon as you accept who you are, you're going to receive everything that comes with it. And excuse me, once again, I just want to mention that the reason that you have been holding yourself back this whole time is to literally protect yourself. To literally protect yourself. Because, yes, you feel bad for people because they don't have what you have, and you feel bad for people because you know that they don't want to work for it, and so they won't receive it. But you also have been protecting yourself from people trying to attack you because you have blessings. Because you started over, because you weren't scared to be yourself, because you went on a journey that accentuated who you are. And you passed. Because you passed. So you know that you're going to be targeted if you receive the reward from it. But now is the time to carry on. Now is the time to carry on because you've learned time and time again that your environment is not receiving everything that you are of. Your environment is not reciprocating who you are. Your environment is not meeting everything that you are accentuating. It's not meeting your needs even. And because of this, it is not rewarding you for just existing. And because of this, you continuously held yourself accountable. That's what I just heard. You held yourself accountable because you didn't want to blame like a physicality. You would rather have something to blame so that, you could try to change it. But yes, as I was saying, thank you cards for pulling me back. As I was saying, you are looking at your environment and you're saying, it really just, nothing is working. No, I'm not happy here. Regardless of what job I have, I'm just not happy there. Regardless of what house I have, I'm never happy there. Regardless of what relationship I'm in, I'm never happy there. So, you're understanding that all of this time that you spent not receiving your blessings is, it taught you many things about yourself, but you're understanding that, there's a few things I'm getting with this, but let me try to stay on track. Let's use this, so we're going to clarify with that. Okay, yeah, it's literally just a target energy. It's literally just a target energy. So you essentially have faked you've essentially faked being, afraid. And not that, you didn't have days that you were genuinely like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But you kind of faked being so powerless. And you faked being so, in the dark about things. And you just held your wall up in order to protect the fact that, who you are inside is not who you're displaying externally. And you did this because you knew that your rewards are going to attract attention. Your rewards are going to bring in external attention. And within that, you are going to be targeted. I'm going to be so fucking real with you right now because receiving your blessings is 100% going to bring in targeting. And I want to talk about this a little bit. Because while my cards maintain a lot of this energy, I want to talk about reality outside of it. I want to talk about, it's in my cards, man. And see, this is so symbolic. It's unjust. It's so symbolic because, I'm always blaming myself for my environment, but it's something that's been implanted in me. This energy has literally been implanted in me because I don't want to disappoint people. I want to be the person that civilization needs in order to keep it running smoothly. I want to be able to contribute to a job in order to keep it. And I always have to walk away because I'm just never happy anywhere I go. And yeah. Let me think about this one. I just pulled the last 4 cards off the bottom. Yeah. So I think that's you're, as I was just saying, you're an extremely magical being. You're a very magical being, and you carry a lot of power within your vessel. You carry so much power within your vessel that you are trying to come off as somebody that you are not in order to receive your blessings. So you're literally trying to please the man in order to receive from the mother. So it's like, and this song keeps coming in. This song keeps coming in. I'm gonna eliminate the mother to elevate the man. I've been hearing that so much. So this is why you think that you're incapable of the fruits of your labor, because everything that you're trying to receive, and so like, yeah, receiving your blessings, it comes with, there's different parts to it. Many truths can exist at once. It's not just one thing that you're holding yourself back because of. You are blaming yourself for being imbalanced because you're trying to contribute and to please a society that is not of the highest power, that is not of, and I'm going to tell you what it's of in a second, because this card is on my ass today. Yeah. You're trying to, okay, so you're trying to, no, these cards go together. These cards go together. All right. Okay. So you are consistently finding imbalance within your life because you're trying to receive this fruit behind you. You're trying to receive something that is already of you. You're trying to receive something that already is you. Excuse me. And you're not, because the thing that you're trying to receive it of is of cement walls and waiting. It's literally of lines and cement walls, if that makes any sense. You're literally trying to receive heaven from a hellish environment. So you're blaming yourself because you think that you're just not enough. You think you're not enough to receive it. So you're putting all of this energy into your environment that is literally leeching off of your energy because it's killing you. So sometimes you literally just have to sit back and say, like, man, I'm fucking tired. Like, I can't keep contributing to something that is not feeding me. It's okay to say that. It's not that you're being childish. I swear. It's not that you're being childish, and it's not that you're being lazy. It's literally not that. And, so yeah, literally what I just said, because you are feeling imbalanced because you're trying to please something that is not you. You're trying to get something beautiful from something that is a little bit ugly. And so you're putting all of this energy in to your environment that is only holding you back. But the thing about this card is that you still have so much to offer right behind you. And not only about offering, you have so much to receive right behind you. There's so much to you. There's so much to you. But nobody wants you to see it because they want you to continuously tell yourself that you're making the wrong choice in order to feed their ego. Because you're consistently saying that, you're consistently saying that you are making the wrong choice, and you're consistently saying that you're displeasing everybody and you can't do anything right and you can't receive your blessings because you're displeasing everybody. And, the Wheel of Fortune is just waiting on you. But you keep stopping. You keep literally going full force, and then right when you get to your blessings, you're like, oh! Like you're pulling your horse back. Every time you get to your blessings, because you don't want to be targeted, because you think that when you actually receive your blessings, you won't be able to maintain it, because you genuinely have a belief set in stone about yourself that you are incapable of maintaining it. You're incapable of putting in the work. You're incapable of being hardworking, which I don't know why the fuck that's coming in, because you are hardworking. You've always been hardworking. You've always been capable of establishing balance. So you're literally seeing yourself as something that you're not, in order to not only protect people around you, but to protect yourself. Because you know that people are going to try to get what you have. Because you know that people are willing to hurt you for what you are. And see, you don't want to blame yourself when you're at the top. You don't want to blame yourself for the way that people treat you when you're at the top, because you already know that they're going to do it. You already know that they're going to do it. So to access that highest frequency of yourself, right? You feel like anything that would hurt you would literally be your fault. And not only would be your fault, but you feel like anybody who would try to come in and say something, you should have expected it, and you should have done this, and you should have prepared sooner, and you should have known. It's literally like when you start dating a narcissist and they tell you that if you end up getting hurt in the long run, then then you should have known better anyway. So it's literally making you turn around. You're like consistently just turning around right when you get to your blessings, and like looking at your environment and wondering why you're not enough. That's like literally, like, this energy is stuck in my cards. So what can we do to combat this? Let's talk about that. What can we do to combat this? Combat this man. What can we do to elevate the mother and eliminate the man? What can we do for that? I'm trying to talk about some beautiful stuff here. Okay, so stop expecting to get your cup filled from an environment that took from it in the first place. Right? Because we keep holding our cup out expecting to receive something, because we are receiving beings. Like we're at a frequency of receiving finally, but we're blaming ourselves for thinking that we're not receiving right, or we're not doing enough, or we're lazy, or we're this or we're that, because our environment was not designed to fill our cup. So that's where you have to stop. You have to stop at expecting that you're going to get something from the environment that it literally initially hurts you. So it's like, you're like stuck between two worlds right now of like heaven and hell, because like you're trying to survive this hellish environment and tell yourself, like, you know, I'm putting in all the work, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but then you keep ending up at the same spot, and you feel like you're not necessarily quite deserving of heaven, so you keep trying to get like what will suffice in hell, because you don't want to go to heaven and then feel like you can't be enough for that because of all of the energy that's been drained from you where you are. So just literally just stop. Like, just stop, man. Because you are harshly judging yourself. You are harshly judging yourself for something that happened to you. And it's really interesting, because to hate yourself for being so beautiful in an environment that made you feel like your work wasn't enough, that made you feel like you're just incapable of, you know, loving yourself and being yourself. You consistently displayed self-love for who you are, and you consistently displayed self-love for your inner child. So that is something to be really proud of, and it's something to receive your blessings because of. So understand understand that everything that you're looking for, you can't get it here. You just can't get it here. And it's okay. It's okay to accept that. Like I said, it doesn't mean that you're being childish. It doesn't mean that you're being lazy. To just say, like, I'm not getting what I need here. And then be done with it. Because the quicker that you accept it, the easier it's going to be to, you know, to let go. So it's like, I really thought that this was going to end with, like, some, like, crazy energy where I'm like, ah. But it's literally just like, it's like, you gotta accept it, man. This is just something that you have to get, like, this is just something that you have to, like, take the loss for. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, nothing is working out. I'm not happy. It's literally just me and my inner child right now, because nothing is serving me here. It's making me revert. And I literally can't see myself. And you know what's out there for you. You know what's waiting for you. So, you're just so busy trying to be enough for an environment that you're taught is the way to live. I keep getting the same cards. I just really feel like you're trying to live superficially and be okay with it, but you and your inner child know that you're not okay with it. You know that you're not happy like that. So it's literally within your best interest to be honest about it. Because you feel like you're not going to be able to, earn love. You feel like you're not going to be able to earn your living. You feel like you're not going to be able to earn your environment because you are not enough for this environment. But the thing about that is that you're not supposed to earn any of it. You just have to be of it. So you literally are already tripping. You're already being lied to. That's literally what it is. You're already being lied to. So yeah, it's really time to be honest about what you're experiencing, what you're seeing, and who you are, and stop trying to receive something that is not planning to give anything to you. It's literally like you're putting quarters into an empty candy machine. Because you just keep giving something that's so beautiful. You just keep giving. And then when you're not getting any candy, you're like, oh my gosh, why is my change not enough? So, fuck that shit. Okay, fuck that shit. Alright, we're gonna pull one more because it feels necessary. It feels necessary. Why is my change not enough? No, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself, man. Okay, yeah, I mean... This is just a time to be with your inner child. This is just a time to be honest with your inner child. It's a time to explore with your inner child. It's a time to accept and to love your inner child. Because you're in an environment that you literally cannot get anything from. So the only thing you have right now is of yourself. That's it. That's all you have. And you keep trying to give that away in order to receive something from your environment. But your environment is not designed to feed you. It is not designed to sustain you. It is not designed to make you feel good about yourself. Excuse me. So try to receive from something that will make you feel good about yourself. From someone that will make you feel good about yourself, and that is you. Because at the end of the day, when, your power has to get shut off, or when you don't have any food, or when you don't have anybody in your life, your thoughts matter. What you think about yourself really matters. And the more positive that you talk about yourself, the more that you will slingshot yourself into the desired destiny that you are working your ass off to receive from a environment that is not designed to feed your destiny. Yeah. So don't, I know that your environment might be hurting you, but it's understand how proud you should be of yourself. That just came out. So I know I said one more a card ago, but yeah. Be proud of yourself. Because this is not easy. Especially if your environment is hurting you. It is not easy. You can't be hard on yourself right now. This is the time to learn to not be hard on yourself. This is it. So what are you going to do with it? Are you going to keep being hard on yourself and then make your life worse in turn? Or are you actually going to be easy on yourself and then see what is on the other side of that?